Once when I was 8 years old, my mom was driving me to ballet practice. And she was driving me to soccer practice, and the radio was on. And Mark Anthony was playing. And I'm a big Mark Anthony fan. So I was like, Mom, turn it up. It's Mark Anthony. And she said, sweetheart, no, that's not Mark Anthony. That's Enrique Iglesias. And now you got to remember, I was 8 years old, so cut me a little bit of slack. I was like, they all sound the same. My mom turned off the radio. She veered the car to the side of the road. She said,
Gianmarco, that is racist. I don't ever want to hear you talk like that again.
She turned the car back on the road, turned the radio back on, and the DJ was like, that was Ricky Martin with Livin' La Vida Loca. He's Italian, but not like the last guy Italian, like fake Italian. You know what I mean? You know, like I remember when I went through like a skater boy phase, but I didn't know how to skate, so I was just wearing all the skater boy clothes. I never even owned a skateboard. That's like my dad with wife beaters. I thought of that in the back, and I was like, it won't work, but I'm going to be proud of myself for saying it. They renamed it, though. Does anyone know they started calling it, you, what did you say? Oh, yes, say it. Wife pleaser. No one who wears that tank top has ever pleased their wife since the beginning of time. I performed in Turkey yesterday just to get a preview of America in 3 months. Everywhere I go, I have to learn about, your country's politics. And I mean, I like France, honestly. I think it's such a cool twist that like your first lady would have been the one visiting Epstein's Island. I don't know. I feel mixed. I don't think teachers should hit their students. I make most of my money doing corporate shows. And contrary to popular belief, corporate shows can be fun when the company's small enough to not have an HR department. Because if they do, I get this email before every show that's like, hey, so excited for the comedy, CCing our lawyers. Just to make sure we don't offend anyone, can you not joke about sex, drugs, religion, politics, or race? And I'm like, that's fine. I'll just juggle. But even then, in today's society, even juggling, I'd be accused of ableism and sexism and racism because I'm juggling balls with my arms in blackface. Everyone has their thing. And I can't juggle everyone's little thing.
Do you have kids? How old are they now? 4.
He is 4. Oh my God, I only have 1 and that's it.
Yeah. Do you look at the news sometimes and you're like, oh, this was not a good idea?
I started reading a book on AI and felt just guilt. Like I was like, I'm so sorry I brought you here.
And he's like, can we read a different book before bedtime, Mom? And then the AI will kill us all. Good night, sweetheart. Good luck on your math test tomorrow. You're going to really need that.
What did you come here for?
I came here to get my master's in acting.
How's it going? Are you studying Shakespeare or?
It was a mix of everything. We did a residency at the Globe.
Did you do any Shakespeare plays?
I did.
Which ones?
As You Like It.
As You Like It. Who did you play?
Jake Leeds or Jax, depending on who you
How about Shakespeare?
There's many, like, when you look at the meter of blah, 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 it comes out to, and what he rhymed the name with, it should be pronounced Jake Leeds, but it looks like the French name Jacques.
Okay, well, it looks like those 2 years of studying paid off. It's like blah, 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 blah. And then some people are like, it's blah, 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 blah. I'm very grateful. It's very weird when you're at a comedy festival. You are a little bit like famous in that little 3-block radius, and there is someone. My girlfriend and I we were in an argument last night because I couldn't guess what she wanted to eat. And as we were arguing, a woman came up and said, "Oh my God, I'm a big fan of your work. I got you a T-shirt," and she gave it to me. And it's in that moment, I
I almost wanted to turn to my girlfriend and be like, nah, I'm gonna go with her.
I love you, but I'm gonna go with the one who's not hungry.
I had a Teddy Ruxpin when I was a kid. Did you have a Teddy Ruxpin? You too? They were these bears, and you put a cassette tape, that's how old this was, a cassette tape in their belly, and the bear would talk, and would, like, at night, to bed, the bear would be like, and then we went into the woods with our friends and had a fun time. But the thing was, back then, when the battery would die, Teddy Ruxpin, it wouldn't just turn off. It would start slowing down. So you'd be in bed with your Teddy Ruxpin, and then it'd be like, and then we went into the woods with our friends. It was scary, but it really prepared me for watching my grandparents die. Last time I was in Detroit, I went to the Ford Museum. You know Henry Ford, that famous anti-Semite? It's great. I mean, I guess he's been outdone by Elon Musk if you think about it. It's crazy. It's crazy that these car manufacturers, both kind of Nazi-leaning, you'd think they'd be into trains. But I remember the museum, they have, was one of the exhibits, the chair that Abraham Lincoln was shot in, which that's why? Not to victim blame. I think Lincoln should have seen it coming. The chair literally says, "This is where Lincoln was assassinated." My grandfather, on my mom's side, the Jewish side, he was a singer. And he told me this story when I was a little kid. This is before I really knew I wanted to become an entertainer. He used to play piano and sing in Greenwich Village. And he told me this story. And so when he was playing, he was in like his early 30s. Frank Sinatra's agent came to see, didn't come to see him, but was there, heard him, was so astounded, took him out and said, "Hey, I want to make you a star. I want to make you a singer, a star. I can see the whole thing. But first, you have to get a nose job." And I'm like 7 years old telling this story. I was like, oh my God, what did you say? And I'll never forget it. My grandfather turned to me, and his nose knocked me to the floor. Again, I don't know how much you know about our politics in New York, but there's a mayoral candidate, Zoran, is running. It's crazy that you know that. I don't know what your capital is. But you know, everyone's trying to come out of the woodwork, get this guy in trouble. He was born, I believe he was born in Uganda. He was born in Africa. Now they're trying to get him in trouble because they said on his college application to a college he didn't even get into, he checked the box saying African American. And they're like, oh, he was lying. He was just trying to get a leg up by saying he was black. Let me tell you something. If my mom gave birth to me on a plane flying over Japan, I would have started my college application with Konnichiwa.
Now all the news is trying to break down what happened with the election, and it always feels oversimplified. Like right now they always talk about college-educated voters versus non-college educated voters. But as someone who went to college for musical theater, I think they need to talk about the college non-educated voter. Enough with the silent majority. What about the singing minority? Not all of us are voting, just whoever Lin-Manuel Miranda tells us to. I wrote in Alexander Hamilton. I didn't figure out that joke until like 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, I'll just save it for the next election. And I remembered there's not going to be one.
I know I shouldn't compare myself to other people. You know that phrase, comparison is the thief of joy. It's a beautiful phrase, but my actor friend, he's kind of intense. He got it tattooed on his arm. One line. Comparison is the thief of joy. Just in case he forgets. And I'm really thinking about getting the same tattoo, but bigger. And if he gets mad at me, I'll be like, comparison is the thief. What does yours say? Kendrick Lamar called Drake a certified pedophile. And here's the thing.
technically speaking, Drake is not a pedophile. And just hear me out for 1 second. The term pedophile refers to people who are attracted to those that are prepubescent. Then there's something called a hebephile. That's people who are attracted to those in the early stages of puberty, like 11, 12, 13, 14. And then there's something called an ephebephile. And there's people who are attracted to those in the later stages of puberty, like 15, 16, 17, 18. But I think the reason we don't make those distinctions is because it's very hard to explain the difference without sounding like a pedophile.
Any New Yorkers here? Hell yeah. Did you move here?
I did.
What are the downsides to living here?
No Mexican food.
No Mexican food? Okay. If so many downsides, I asked him and then 10 other people were like, oh, I'll tell you what's up.
Yeah, no, but you know how like they say in New York, like they stab you in the front, and in California they stab you in the back?
I don't know that phrase, actually. I grew up upper middle class, so there was very little stabbing amongst anybody. But sure, okay. In New York, they stab you in the front. In California, they stab you in the back.
No.
And then, what, in Britain, they just colonize you? I have some tote bags. They have my little logo on it. I didn't even mean for this to be a thing. I just have lower back pain, and this like... But then someone commented on one of my videos, they said, you can tell he's gay because he bends his knee. And I was like, excuse me, I plie my knee. Thank you very much. That's how bad things are getting in this country. It's gay to bend your knees. That's not good. Have you ever seen someone walk without bending their knee? It kind of looks like this. Sorry, my autism flared up.